Hey everybody, I'm Joe Gates. I'm your host tonight. Thank you so much for coming to watch Hot Switch. This is our third show, so let's give it up for our third show. Hot Switch 420 edition. That's right. It's gonna be fun tonight. Before we do anything, if you have any word that brings you joy, just like immense amount of joy, like I love the term spiral staircase, I want you to put that suggestion into the chat right here, and we might just use that to get our imaginations up and running because this is improv. This is completely being streamed live and straight into your home. And yeah, we're going to use your suggestions to make you some joyful scenes. Speaking of scenes, so this is Hot Switch. We have our own kind of like a virtual format. So what we do is you're going to see two characters. They're going to be interacting. They're going to be making things up, and then they're going to switch on the telly, and they're just going to start like a little bit of good old channel surfing. So every time you hear the click, they're just moving on to another channel. Click. Thank you, click.
Click.
Uh, but speaking of which, let's get all of the hotties from Hot Switch in here. Get in here, hotties. Yeah, it's Hot Switch time. All right. Hey, guys. And like we do every show, we are going to just go over a little tidbit of Hot Switch lore. Like it might be how we met or something like that, just so you guys can get to know us just a little bit better. So what are we talking about, hotties?
I was thinking of like the first pool party that we had together. That was so fun.
It was fun.
There's so much confusion about who was wearing what and if it was like a one-piece situation or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did wear a one piece. It felt like the right choice.
It was really cute.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wore a four-piece. I remember that.
Mhm.
And I had asked you guys, because I had sent you photographs beforehand.
I saved
myself in the
them.
mirror.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for letting me know that now, Paul. I appreciate that.
And
And I thought I looked pretty good.
So cute.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly.
Yeah, the way you covered your knees was interesting.
Wow, they're pretty scandalous.
Hmm
So revealing. I remember. Oh, go ahead, Liam. I think you and I were going to say the same thing.
yeah, well, probably. I mean, I was gonna compliment your outfit, Joe. When you had a wetsuit, and then you had swim trunks on
Mm.
Yeah.
over that, and I thought it was such a cool. I'd never seen that before, and
could pull
you know,
that off.
it seemed like you were prepared. You know?
Yeah, like I just like a tight, like I like anything that's tight fitting, but
Yeah.
the shorts over top of it matched your swim shorts, which were I refer to as sea goddess green. You know,
They were-
Yeah,
That was the color.
Big Ursula vibes. Like
Huge
squid
Ursula.
all of the time.
I thought it was interesting that Joanna showed up like in a mascot costume. That was strange to
Yeah.
me.
Well,
Weren't you hot?
the head part was really hot, you know? The bottom's not so much. I still got my ankles in the shallow end. Those heads, yeah, I mean, you can't really breathe in there, but all for the sake of a party.
Yeah, you
Can't
you brought the
believe
fun.
We got so many pool noodles into that costume though. Like you got to the deep end.
You were so buoyant, so buoyant.
That's right.
Very.
Yeah, you couldn't tell that I was scared, but I was actually terrified in there. So thank you, team, for helping me get there and also get out. Overcame a big
All
fear
right.
tonight.
Do you guys want suggestions? And then we'll start.
yeah. So
We-
that's all
we
you're
can do
going
a
to learn
show.
from us. You're going to have to tune in
About
next
the pool
time.
party, though.
So we got a really good suggestion pretty early on. This is from Denny's Astro.
Who's that? I don't know him.
And so he-
really
And
good.
Denny said haunting, and I love it.
Haunted.
Haunting.
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 All right. Well, thank you
right.
so much. Hot Switch presents
Thank-
Haunted.
I know that we're the first two people to get into the cafeteria this morning, but there's a scent, and it's not right.
I mean, it doesn't, like, it usually smells a little off in here. Like, I mean, the meat, we know about the meat, right? Like, everyone talks about the meat.
Yeah.
Um,
Known issue.
yeah, like, that's on record. This, I don't think this is the meat. I think this is something else. It smells like, when people say something smells like ozone, do you know what that means?
Yes. No, I don't.
No, me neither.
But I know what you're talking. It feels like, and Gladys, I mean, you've got a nose like bloodhound, right? So, like, if you tell me that this is like ions, I will believe you. But okay, I don't know what that is, but it has something to do with electricity. And when I was in elementary school, I remember learning this because they electrified a jar of earth, and then we smelled it, and it smells the way it smells after a rainstorm because of lightning.
Okay, so do you think the cafeteria got struck by lightning? Is that what you're suggesting? Or is this something, are you just thinking about a memory right now?
Oh yeah, no, I was getting at the lightning or electricity of some kind.
Okay. Whatever it is, though, I'm worried that the kids are going to come in and think that we cooked them something gross. Like,
Well,
that's...
I'd be worried about it if they didn't feel that way every day.
I mean, it's
You know
true.
what
I hate these kids. Though it's like fun to make them a little bit miserable, but like, I don't know, it's one thing with the meat, but it's another thing with like whatever this ethereal bullshit in the air is. It doesn't smell like food.
I mean, it's not an option to mess with them a little bit, right? You know? You know?
We could pull, are you suggesting that we pull a prank on the kids, Linda?
I don't hate the idea.
I mean, did you see what Timmy did last week during second lunch?
I saw that there was a booger situation, and I saw that my dear friend Gladys and her, by the way, beautifully placed hairnet.
Thank you. All I'm saying is it took 2 razor blades to get the boogers off the bottom of that table.
Oh.
So as far as I'm concerned, if Timmy could get struck by lightning, I wouldn't say no to that.
Hey, there are people who deserve a prank less, okay, than that little, and his brother, we've been dealing with that fam for generations, okay?
The O'Donnells, skip me with the O'Donnells. No, thank you.
And then, correct me if I'm wrong, but what better vehicle for a prank than a chili?
Yeah, I mean, it is chili day. It's Tuesday. So what other thing, the primary vehicle to ruin a child's life today is this giant vat of chili.
Well, hey, listen, I'm going to just click the boob tube on really quick just so we can get our stories done and hear the morning everything.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see who's on the shows this morning, who's doing the circuit.
I know. Well, there's been a lot of news lately, so the morning gals are really going to be having a wild time.
God, the morning gals. I really, it's, oh my God, it's 6:30. It's prime morning gals time.
Click. Hey everybody, I'm Joan.
And I'm Cassidy. Welcome to the Morning
Girls.
Joan.
Joan, I mean, we have such a wonderful show. First off, we got some really attractive guests from Men's Health.
So attractive.
I know. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I don't know what's wrong with him, aside from the fact that God made him perfectly.
He's too symmetrical. That's it. Oh my God.
Okay, so ladies, if you're watching this, get your men in another room, because they're gonna start. Oh, here he is.
Get on a napkin.
Oh man. So this is Drake Pasquale. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Drake, thank you so much for being on the Morning Gal Show.
It's so good to be here, Morning Gals. And you can honestly say my name however you want.
Oh, and I will, Drake.
Drake, hi. Hi, Drake. I'm Cassidy. It's
Hi, Cassidy. It's so great
Oh
to
my
meet
God.
you. Great to meet you.
Wow.
Um,
So nice to meet you.
I know this is kind of forward, and it's 8:30 on a Tuesday, but would you guys want to maybe get a beer sometime? Or...
Oh my God. Hold on. So Drake, first, we have to introduce you. You are the latest subject of the HBO docu-series, I Probably Murdered My Family, but no one can prove it. And we are just thrilled to have you. We don't think you did it.
No.
And
You didn't do it. You didn't do it.
no.
Well, okay, so audience, like Cassidy, you bring up a very good point. First off, audience, I would like you to look. Can we get a close up on his
Let's get a-
piercing green eyes
please.
that somehow have gold flecks in them?
Please. Oh my. Oh, look
Oh,
at those
they
eyes.
are
Could.
good. It's like
Oh
looking
my.
into a magical forest.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you just see into my soul?
A little
no.
bit.
You get
A
out
little
there.
bit I did. All good things.
Well, I want to ask the audience, if you got the same beautiful view that Cassidy and I just got, do you think he really did it?
No, he didn't do it. There's no way.
No way!
I'm gonna have your baby.
I love you!
Well,
Drake, so do you miss your family, or are you like ready to move on, or?
Well, I mean, I killed him.
Click.
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 We've been given a rare, unusual glimpse into the habitat of the American Sasquatch. It's an unusual moment in the home of the Sasquatch. Oh, the Sasquatch, you can see he's waking up for the day. He burped just a little bit. The Sasquatch he really doesn't like the smell of that burp. Oh, and he's still smelling it. That's disgusting. The American Sasquatch is an unusual creature, very rarely observed and deeply misunderstood. Oh, he is eating the bones of a human hiker. That's so maybe we understood him better than we thought we did. Now that I'm thinking about it, he's flippant about the death of that man. But he did wash his hands, so that's good. And oral hygiene is essential for all humanoid creatures.
And look, here comes his mate, Lady Sasquatch. Is making her way in. Oh.
She seems to have discovered the camera. She's very close to the camera. The camera does have an odor, and she seems to have identified it. Oh, knock knock. Hello, ma'am. She is. She has a long beard, it seems.
Yes, the women of the Sasquatchians are bearded, which is a little known fact.
And the male Sasquatch is presenting something to the female. It seems to be an offering, a gift, perhaps. Is this a mating ritual?
It does appear to be a mating ritual. It seems that she is assuming the position.
She's inching backward with a look in her eye that says, "I'm worried, but also potentially aroused."
Aroused. I would say aroused.
He's doing a rare mating dance and miming as if he's pulling on a rope. The Macarena is known across cultures. We have to put this in the books. This is a discovery.
The most erotic.
Click.
Oh, well. I first met Denny when milk cost a nickel and I was afraid to show my ankles. And I thought to myself, boy, he sure is good looking. But, back then, I wasn't sure if I should say anything or go up to him. Luckily, he came into the diner every day and ordered the same thing. And eventually, he asked me out, and now look at us. We've been together for 28 years.
Yeah, I was mostly just using that as a cover while I was killing people. Just murdering lots of people, and I just needed, something that looked good, like a family man, and she seemed gullible.
We like to stay home a lot, and I keep his laundry really clean, and we've got lots of cute little holes in the backyard. I would say fairy tale.
I buried a lot of bodies back there, like so many. Statute of limitations is over, so like you can't get me on any of those guys. But there's so many dead bodies back there.
The one thing I will say, although all is good, we're a little bit cursed because we can't seem to keep a pet. We had Dinksy the cat, and then we had Robbles the hamster. Remember, Bud?
Yeah, you know what? I had a bag of lye in the basement that I was using to kind of like dissolve the bodies, and those little bastards just kept getting into that stuff. They thought it was catnip and whatnot, and that's my bad. That's not my bad, but I mean, what are you gonna do? I had the holes back there anyway. It was no problem just tossing them in with another fella.
Oh, I don't believe that. We never lied in any room of the house, did we? I mean, maybe a little.
Isn't she so funny? A little wordplay for you.
Oh, don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me.
That's why I randomly chose her.
Click.
Click.
They say, my son, that the very door that you're holding is haunted and will bring ill will to those who play with it for too long. What do you think of that, Bobby?
I don't know why you would give me this dolly. It seems like you could have just got me another dollar, maybe some Legos.
Well, Legos are too expensive. And you know your Uncle Roy has just chock full of this antique stores, just chock full of little toys and trinkets and cursed objects.
It's so freaky, Uncle Roy, and I'm so glad that you invited me into your hovel, and I'm glad you finally got those candles lit because it was so dark in here, and it's less dark, and there's still bats, which is not great for me. But I'm do what? Maybe I'll keep the doll here.
Why don't you keep the doll here? Bobby, you know you're stuck with me for the summer because you couldn't tolerate friends at camp. So, we're just going to live here in the Pine Barrens for a while, and perhaps you can help me around the shop.
What do you need help with?
Oh, just regular things like working at the cash register, maybe putting up some flyers. And finding
the bats they were flying by, and I think one of them pooped on my shoulder.
Oh, they do that. I'll just get that off of you. But you want to beware of the attic room. I have a locked door, and I don't want anybody going in there.
Well, I'm gonna take off.
All right.
It's always great. I'm glad that it's so weird that you're part of the family. My dad seems so different.
Oh, Drake? Oh, he's wonderful, isn't he?
Well,
Click.
Up those eyes.
So Linda, what do you think? Do we drop some bones in the chili? Would that be funny?
Yeah, I mean, a bone's always worth a laugh, at least for the person whose bowl it falls into. We just have to be a little tight on the ladle, right? You want to make sure one of the real nasty ones gets it.
Timmy, I want to be perfectly clear that the child I'm targeting is Timmy.
Well, you're not the only one with a vendetta against a child here, Glad. I mean, you remember.
Are you talking about Kelsey?
I am. I'm talking about the leaf incident, and it was on my head all day, and everybody knew about it, and no one told me about it. And I don't care that she's in middle school now. we're gonna lure her back here, and I'm gonna humiliate that child.
Linda, click.
Click.
Like,
Don't walk down the street and look just like anybody. Walk down the street and have people say, "Oh shit! It's oh shit fashion. You can wear leaves as a shirt. Oh shit!
Shit! You got stepped in dog shit? Oh shit! You're just gonna smear that.
It's fashion.
It's
You
fashion.
wanna wear bows on your feet? Go ahead. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Click.
Click.
So next, we wanted to bring to the program a really special participant and guest who has recently written her 12th memoir. This is, of course, noted ghostologist Dr. Patricia Flaherty. Dr. Pat, thank you so much for joining us once again on Book Nook.
Greetings, Beth. It's a pleasure to be on your show.
So, Dr. Pat, we are so honored that we've had you in now for a dozen visits related to your ghostology memoirs, really recounting your own personal experiences.
Yeah.
What our viewers, we are going to be taking calls in a moment, but I was hoping you could recount for us just one more time the origin story of you and your first ghost.
Oh, yes. I was quite young. You have to understand, I'm an octogenarian at this point. When I met my first ghost, I was 16, and I was really into ethereal bullshit. So, I got out, like any 16-year-old girl would 70 or so years ago, got out my tarot deck, and I got out my Ouija board, and I invited all my girlfriends over. And then we started hearing noises. After a couple of bottles of wine, we decided to go into the graveyard in the backyard, and that's where I saw the phantom steed himself.
And so we've all read, of course, in your 12 memoirs, which just retread a surprising amount of ground, the 1940 steed ghost. It removed an article of your clothing. Was that ever found?
It was never found. Thank you so much for asking that question. So, it was never found because we were running through the woods, and I felt something grab me. Looking back, I saw that fat fuck's face, just looking at me with just sunken eyes with embers burning in the very centers of them. And his bony, scrawny ass hand came out and snatched part of my petticoat.
And
I'm
for the
wearing it
viewers
today.
who weren't alive in the 40s, petticoat is an underpants. Is that correct?
It's a thing that goes underneath your undergarments.
Sure, under there. All right, we're taking our first call. This is Stead in New Hampshire. Stead?
Hi guys. Thanks for letting me call in. I've been sitting here, tucked away in my bed, a little spooked to go to sleep, and I'm just wondering if you got any tips for any suspicious sleepers who are suspicious of specters.
Oh.
Yeah,
No
trick
trouble.
get you to sleep. Okay, Dr. Pat.
Okay. Well, I like to just brew myself up a nice hot-ass cup of tea. And I put in some chamomile, and that will put me right to sleep, whether the lights are on or the lights are off.
Click.
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 Like, so I don't know. I'm in this confessional and I just feel like everybody is just being like so rude right now because like I am here for the right reasons and I just don't understand why Drake doesn't want to date me. Like, am I not killable? Am I just like not? Like, what is it?
I don't think Jessica's here for the right reasons. I don't think she actually wants to get killed. I think that she is here for the clout. I think she's here for her Instagram career. I think if she really wanted to get killed, she'd be a little more vulnerable, actually. And I think that, like, if Drake really wanted to kill someone, he would pick me. So I just hope that that's how it works out.
Just that, like, in my experience, if you really want to get murdered, like, you don't hang with the crowd. Like, you sort of, like, wander off. So, like, I've been in this bed for, like, a few hours, and, like, I'm drunk. I lost my phone. I'm very emotionally and technologically isolated, and, like, some of these girls aren't even trying to get murdered. Like, they're, like, in a group, and it's, like, well lit.
Yeah, we're having our date night tonight by that really steep and treacherous cliff. And I guess we'll see tonight who's really in this and who's not.
Click.
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 Hi, boys and girls. It's me, Kindred the Cow, here to talk to you about being last picked.
Last picked.
Yeah,
What losers are?
definitely not. So sometimes in school or in life, people have to pick their teams and they only make snap judgments. So you might get picked last.
Are you saying
I always get picked last.
I know, Timmy. I know.
Are you saying that one of us is gonna get picked last? Is that what you're gonna do?
I already picked Timmy last. Come on, Brad.
Oh,
You
good
gotta
thing.
keep up.
Sorry, I'm dumb, so I don't always know what's going on. But I'm cute, so people pick me.
That's right. Play to your strengths. That's exactly what I always say to my cow friends.
Boo.
Boo.
Oh, sorry, I was last on that. It's kind of my thing.
Oh, Timmy.
Click.
Click.
Yeah, so like I said, she comes back. We're gonna find a way to get her back, and then I'm gonna, get her. Really?
Linda, I feel like I have to apologize to you because I didn't tell you about the leaf on your head.
It's not that I've been waiting for an apology, but thank you.
I'm only one lunch lady. I'm only a human.
It's a busy job.
It's a busy job, but also the leaf was a little bit funny.
Okay, we all need gigs when we can get them, right?
No, and
here or there keeps you smiling, gets you through the day.
I do feel bad about it though, but I'm willing to blame Kelsey completely.
I would rather deflect blame away from my close friend and colleague. I'd rather just be in cahoots. Like, that's really that's home base.
It feels comfortable to me to be us against the children.
I love it when we do that. Like that time that we made the salad spicy. Oh,
I think a really good way to so Kelsey always gets the cookie. So if we were to make the cookies, but just like leave out an ingredient.
Or, in the TV when there's salt and then the sugar.
Yeah, it's an easy mistake. What's the difference?
They'll never catch the thief.
It's white and granular. Click.
Okay.
You know how long I've lived, you mofo. I think that the other girls in the house are playing just a little too innocent. I bet I'm going to be the one left standing. You don't even have your petticoat on.
I lost it, and now I never wear them anymore. That's right. I've got a few tricks up my knickers, too. Belinda.
Go on, you have my attention. Maybe you're more of a threat than I thought.
Oh, hey, girls. What's new? Just wanted to pop in and say, me and Drake murdered someone last night. That's right! Me and Drake murdered someone last night, and all you bitches can suck it!
I'm sorry, because I have a premise issue. Because I thought the goal of Murder House was to be murdered. I thought that it was a victim situation.
I've been here trying to get murdered for weeks.
Yeah.
If we're all either trying to be murdered or to do murder, then like how is anyone left?
So my Instagram handle is cute but dumb 88.
I knew it. It was Instagram this whole time. Jessica, no.
Drake told me that the goal was to murder someone, and if I murdered somebody, I would not be in trouble for it. And we totally murdered somebody last night.
But if we're all here...
Who did you kill?
And why wasn't it me?
Oh my god, where's the cameraman?
Where are the producers?
You can use the promo code, like, I hate everyone for 20% off shovels.
I'm gonna kill that bitch.
I'm okay with that. Let's do that.
Can you just quick kill me first? Because like I'm here for it.
Oh, Drake is here.
Hey, ladies.
Hi, Drake.
Hi, everyone. So the producers, before their untimely demise, and I were talking, and we decided that today's event will be the feeding the wolves.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait to see you ladies there with,
When I was young, we kept a wolf pup as a pet. I'm unafraid.
Belinda, I love your attitude.
I'm just gonna stand precariously, like leaning over the wolf pen. So like in like really high precarious heels. So
that's right. I have T-bone steaks for everyone. I was even able to sort of fashion them into a kind of vest.
I'll wear it. I'll wear it.
Jake, I hate to say it, but Lindsay here has a bone to pick with you.
I was told I won, and they're all telling me I lost.
Actually,
I think we just need to not get caught up in, who won, who lost, who's guilty.
You murdered with me last night, and that means something great.
What?
where have you been? This is
Literally
been
keep up.
past.
You gotta keep up.
We established that there was a murder.
Click.
Like,
Damn it.
hi, are you out there trying to figure out if somebody's dead or if somebody's alive or if you've murdered someone or if you've been murdered? Call us, the experts. We're here at Killed It. And at Killed It, we can tell you if you were killed or if the killing was done to you or by you or for you. We're a third party, fully evaluated, accredited organization that can identify murder and identify murderers and murderees.
Where did all this blood come from?
You! It was you! You did it.
Thanks.
Is this heaven?
No, you're actually still alive. You've neither murdered nor been murdered.
Thanks, Killed It.
Yeah, you're cool. So whether you're dead or alive or unclear, call us.
and that's the show. It's done.
Let's get all the hotties back in here. That was amazing. And let's give it up for Colin, who has been teching the entire thing. Thank you so much, Colin. Give it up for the hotties. Let's have our little bow, huh? And thank you, our audience. We couldn't be here without you. You could be anywhere tonight, but you chose to spend your time with us, so thank you so much. If you want to see more of us, you can follow @HotSwitch on Facebook. Just give us a little virtual love by clicking that like button so you can keep up with everything that we're doing. Our next show is always going to be the 4th Tuesday of the month. So that makes it May 25th. So
Paul's birthday.
it's somebody's birthday?
Yeah, the rumors are true.
Happy birthday.
I was born.
On May 25th.
We're forever thankful. So, if you want to show us some real love, but specifically Paul, you better come on his birthday and watch him perform. Think that's all I got. Thank you so much for being here. Hotties, one last bow. Thank you so much. And have a fantastic week. I'll see you guys later.
Hey.